right here.
I know. Video. This is video.
Wow. So I've done a lot of plays with Mr. Schwartz, but for some reason this is a little bit more nerve-wracking. So here we go. We all know that Mr. Rory Schwartz is a very good director, that he is a very good teacher, that he is a very good mentor. But what people sometimes forget, what they sometimes look past, what they sometimes fail to appreciate, is that Mr. Rory Schwartz is also a very good Facebook friend. No, he is. He's one of my best Facebook friends. He is passionate in his statuses. He is interested and engaged in what he likes and what he unlikes. He is always sharing and giving in videos and pictures. He is always available to chat. He loves posting both entertaining and informative material that leaves us all with the most amusing notifications throughout the day. Both he and I may have left Murrow last year, but the guidance, passion, and friendship has not left. And he is still effectively and with command very able to play the role of a good mentor, even if it is within the confines of the Facebook. But his ability to stay connected and committed within the Facebook world is only but a parallel to how Mr. Schwartz has stayed connected and committed to his students for the last 26 years. It was as if for 26 years he had been preparing and training to be the perfect Facebook friend.
Laugh out loud.
The passion, the knowledge, the engagement, the sharing, the giving, the chatting, the informing, the entertaining, but most importantly, the commitment has made Mr. Rory Schwartz the celebrated man he is today, and the wonderful Facebook friend we have all poked from time to time. I mention commitment because Mr. Schwartz would probably be angry with me if I didn't. But that's not the only reason. Schwartz taught me the true meaning of the word commitment, that both in life and in my art, a lack of commitment is a lack of effort and care. It is not just enough to act on your impulses, but rather it is the need to commit that makes the things we do in life and on the stage worth watching. If Mr. Schwartz demanded anything less than a full commitment to the work, I would not be the type of person, actor, or artist that I am today. Nor would I understand how to fully commit myself to a scene, a relationship, a moment in time, a speech at a retirement party. Schwartz actually saved my life once. True story. I was almost hit by a train in 2006. We were doing this 2006 production of Gypsy. And it was my first show as a freshman, and we were rehearsing June's big number, which went a little bit like, Broadway, Broadway, Jew. And for all those who sang with me, we know that we actually said Jew and not June. Watch the DVD. So we were rehearsing the dance for the first time, and it was a pretty big train, like a 100-pound platform on wheels, and it was coming down stage, and for some reason, I didn't sense a huge 100-pound platform coming behind me, and I'm just sort of standing there, and suddenly, I hear, Harrison! The train! The train! And I jump out of the way, and somehow, I escape. And I see Schwartz standing there off stage, and he's panting, recovering from the heart attack he's having. And my whole life flashing before his eyes. And I remember I didn't get a hug after, like, so glad you're alive. No, instead, I got yelled at for about 15 minutes. Scolded about how I need to pay attention to man-killing platforms. That I should have known the train was coming. And how he needs me alive until at least the end of the production. I remember very specifically the look he gave me after. He not only cared about the show, but also cared about teaching the lesson, about making me, an unknown freshman, a better actor. He shared with the ensemble such insight so that future mishaps could be avoided. He showed us that an environment that is safe is the best environment to work in. You saved my life, Mr. Schwartz, and you inspired me and continue to inspire me with your ability to commit and to care. You showed me that theater cannot just be a hobby, but must be a passion. You showed that trust cannot be something taken for granted, but must be continuously and consciously built every day. You showed that wandering on stage lacks intention, and a lack of intention is a useless effort. That this is not this, and if you don't know the difference, well, you simply have to. I have a feeling that in 26 years you have given hundreds of teenagers exposure to theater who may not have had any without you. I have a feeling that in 26 years saving me from that train was just one small action in the countless number of actions you've made to save the lives of your students. And I have more than a feeling that in 26 years you have directed some of the finest productions Brooklyn audiences have ever seen. 26 years and 36 productions of happy little old ladies giving standing ovations. No matter how hard it may have been for them to actually stand up, they felt it was worth it because you felt it was worth it. You have influenced hundreds of young artists, all of whom share a common feeling that this is worth it. And in a country where many politicians are advocating for the financial cutting of the arts, which you let us know every day in your status, I'm grateful to have worked with someone as qualified as you to show me the arts is not something that can be trimmed, cut, and shrugged off, but rather should be viewed, especially in this country, as something that has the power of saving and changing lives. It is the passion of artists like you, Mr. Schwartz, who give us the passion and reason to fight for the arts. I wish those in charge could have played a part in one of your shows. They could have learned a thing or two about commitment, hard work, and communication. And most importantly, they would have learned the importance of theater and its power to inspire and create hope. At the very least, not to be certain government officials should sit down and watch the DVD of the first ever high school production of The Producers. That would change their minds.
Good.
I couldn't go an entire speech without talking about The Producers. Sorry. I think about it now and then. I think about it a lot. It was a dream which turned into a gift, and not just for me, but for everyone involved. So before I go back to my seat, I would like to give you one more gift, Mr. Schwartz. And I would like my partner in crime, Max Bialystock, to